Hey Soul Fam, it is Jen coming back with another read. First a little bit of information and then we'll jump in. So last week we go through 64 gates in a year. Last week we were in gate 20 and this week we're going into gate 16. So I'm learning more about this stuff, but just to kind of give you a glimpse, also Mars and Chiron this week, so some wounds might get triggered. Everybody's going to be going through it in their own way, shape, form. And also Ascension symptoms. Ears, ringing, allergies, sinuses, adjusting, right? We're in this spring if we're in the northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere is starting to go through their winter. So whenever there's that change of weather, we're going to feel it. We're going to adjust as it adjusts and adapt to Gaia and where she's at. So last week, there are a couple different types for human design: reflectors, projectors, generators, manifesting generators, and I believe there is one more. But last week could have felt really go, go, go because gate 20 was open as the ambulance confirmation goes by. So we felt go, go, go. All right, I'm like the Energizer Bunny, right? That gate opens up the go, go, go mentality, knocking stuff out, getting it done. And now here we enter into Gemini season. So a mutable sign, like a yin and yang, two different types, very communicative, and it's the mental. So you might just, 222, but you're on the right path. So it just might feel like a heck of a lot. So that was last week. And now we jump into this week where we're going forward in gate 16. In gate 16, the 16th gene key is at a higher frequency. It's mastery. So whatever you have apprenticed in, shadowed in, going up to the next level, you're coming into this mastery type energy. And then the gift of it is versatility, and the shadow is indifference. So if we're not looking for commonality, or we're edging ourselves out, right? Ego edging God out and putting ourselves on the sideline and kind of just being a watcher instead of a doer. And everybody processes different. So your process could be, you're presented with something and your sacral, you could have that authority of sacral, which is like, automatically a yes or a no. And the authority of, say, like a splenic, it's like in these parts in the body, wherever your chart, whatever gates your personality and your design are, is basically how you process and how you're living and being your true self, your authentic self. Some people presented with an opportunity, 404. These are angel numbers, by the way. You can look them up. They all have meaning. We're always getting answers. Everything's always coming in flow. 414. So say, for example, you're presented with, hey, we're going to go on this trip, and would you like to go? You could say yes or no and really affirm and feel affirmed in that and know that that's right for you. Others, it's like affirming, and their wavelength of their brain wave and their intuitiveness has to take a little bit of while. Like some people it could be a day. Some people it could be 3 days to process. Some people it takes a full moon cycle to know if something's right for you. 4, 5, 6. But regardless, you're taking the steps forward to know what it is that's next. And we just might not feel that Energizer Bunny type energy. Venus has gone into Gemini, which is amazing. It's going to be like summer of love. And also, it might have been like a high last week, and then there's a drop off this week. So this is not, negativity. This is just explaining the shift, right? And if you're highly sensitive, hypersensitive, empathic, sensory, hyper aware, hyper focused, 555, there's changes going into, the new shift. And one of the biggest shifts is Pluto going into Aquarius. It's been there since January, and it's going to jump back into Capricorn where it was for the last 16 years. So if you're a Capricorn, you know all about Pluto and the lessons and wherever Pluto is in your chart. So now it's in Aquarius, and we're getting into this innovative, new ways to trying things, new ways to building things. And Aquarius is the alien of the zodiac, right? So very sensory and antenna to the ethers, and very downloadable. They may not be able to really explain too much in a verbal English, whatever language they speak type way. It might just be intuitively felt. And when they're ready to come with that gift or what is being processed in them to present a new idea, something that hasn't been done before. It's very inventive, this inventive energy. So with Capricorn, it was more about structure, the backbone, like how to build, concrete, and very, I think of like New York City, the high buildings, deeply rooted, grounded cement, and Saturn is very lessons. So when Pluto was in that, now it's going to Aquarius, and it's going to start breaking these structures down. Now we've known about working online more, or having a business online, or networking, socializing, meeting people online, and then coming to a community to make that bigger idea exist and happen. So when I say dream big, 828. Now is the time, especially with that Taurus season, to integrate, plant the seeds, let them germinate over time, and putting that step work one foot in front of the other, regardless of the result. It doesn't happen overnight, and regardless of the feeling of happy, glad, sad, mad, the whole spectrum of it all, it's like, the good thing is this too shall pass. It's always going to pass, right? And with lessons and learning, it's like taking what you need from it and leaving the rest. As these shifts occur, especially with the solar eclipse, the northern lights, these are things that happen, that we live on a 3D frequency type world, and it's starting to bring us and move us up into higher frequencies. So if you are sensitive, you are going to feel this in your body. I would highly suggest switching up diet, things that work for your body and things that don't. Hydrating, what's in your food, cleaning your food, especially fruits and vegetables, making your own garden if you own a home. 10-10, the end. Like, we're feeling, and our bodies are showing us something is changing. You could be purging a lot emotionally, mentally, physically. You could feel like your body is adjusting into this new frequency. And at this time, it's so important to allow yourself grace, allow yourself time to process. We don't have to have all the answers at once, and they will come. And even if you're putting the work in and you're not seeing much, things are happening. Let's just say that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and just let you guys know a little bit. 11/11, and this is, yeah, talk about 11/11. So make a wish. Good things are coming. And if you're feeling like a drop off, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you just feel a little, it's the sluggish, ruggish bone. Like, just, you know, we went from like the techno rave, like, woo, getting all wild and having fun last week, into this like porch music chill vibe. 11:44. So just give yourself grace and have a beautiful week, and much love, and I'll be back with more. Mwah.